Hello, YouTubers! Boom! It's me again. I'm always on this couch, aren't I? It's my favourite seat, I think. This ring might look familiar to some people. It was my engagement ring. I found it. I don't give a shit. And it was just a fiddly. I was using it to fiddle. It's been emotional the last couple of days for me. Because Monday was the final children's thing with the ducks until next year. And then yesterday was the... Yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. Yeah, yesterday, because today's Thursday. Yesterday was the final Twisting Ducks until next year. So I've got that playing on my mind, that I'm going to miss them until next year. So, I'm just setting that up, ready to watch something when I finish with this. So I've got loads of, got that going on in my head. And my plans for Christmas changed this year. The original plan would have happened if we were down to tier 2, but that's not going to happen. Instead, London, who should have been tier 3 to begin with, has joined us in tier 3. Which should have happened in the first place. Because we're not tier 2, me and my mum and my nana and my granddad are not going to that hotel anymore for the push meal out, because my grandparents were going to stay there and then we were going to join them for Christmas lunch. But that's not going to happen. So, the new plan, which I got to double check with my mum as well. It's busy. Woman. I wrote notes. This notebook that I bought myself, which is the Burn book, but A5 size. When I bought it, I honestly thought it was the proper A4 sized. Read descriptions. It's A5. It's really come in handy for this Christmas, because it's mostly Christmas notes I've got in here. So, the plan. It's coming out quick. It's next week. So it's just realising it's next week. So, on the 23rd, which is my final outreach, that's why I'm not. On the 23rd, me and my mum, well, to begin with, early in the morning, dead early in the morning, as soon as the shops open, Mum and Nana, so not me, are going to go to M&S and get a really top-notch chicken, and top-notch other things, like a posh pudding, but posh food. And the way Mum buys this sort of thing is, you buy it, you plonk it in the oven, done. She likes simple things, which I kind of agree with. Especially once I'm going to be doing the dishes. I like doing the dishes. I do, which is uniquely enough, because I don't like using the word weird. So I love doing the dishes. So, what I might do while everything's cooking, because what's going to... Okay, so... On the 23rd, I'll continue with the 23rd. First thing, Mum and Nana's going to go to M&S. I think that means that Nana's not coming. This is what I've got to ask my mum. Does that mean that she's not coming with us in the afternoon? Because I'm meeting up with Mum in the afternoon to do some shopping at Asda for my weekly shop on Saturday. Oh no, on the 23rd. Because I've got to buy some party food for myself, which is mostly, I redid that list, yeah, pop. Mostly pop. Because when it comes to food, Mum's buying the food. I'm also buying pop. And I'm buying things like 24 J2Os, 24 Pepsi Maxes, Lucasade of about 8, I think. Tango 24, Dr. Pepper. You can only buy 8 at a time, so I might buy 16 of them. Apple juice, things like that. So that's the 23rd. I'm going to leave the food with Mum, and Mum will have to put it away for me because I'm leaving it with Mum. Right, so then the only thing coming in at my house is me. Then the 24th, which is the very next day. Oh, I don't know how this is going to work. I think Mum's going to come up to Asda again, because Asda's closer than my house. Because from my house, it's an extra 15 minutes from Asda. And I don't really want to put that on her, but I'm going to have bags with me. I don't mind putting my bags in a taxi, then from the taxi into Mum's car. I don't mind doing it that way. So I'm going to have my dad bag is the bag I got from my dad, which I thought I had lost in the relationship, but I'd found it in the back of my cupboard in the dining room, which I was so lucky that I found, because I honestly thought I had lost it, and when I say lost it, I thought they had binned it. But luckily, I was so relieved when I found it. I was so relieved, a sigh of relief and everything, because that's one of my favourite bags. Because in that bag will go my clothes, my toiletries, I'm taking my Switch charger, even though it's a Switch Lite, and my laptop, the small one, and charger. And I'm also taking a Christmas Eve present and a handbag and my diary bag. So I'm going to have 4 things with me. So they'll definitely fit Mum's car, since we're doing the shopping the day earlier. So that's the 24th. The 24th, I think I meet up with Mum at Asda, then transfer me and my stuff into Mum's car, and then go to Mum's. And then just relax. Then wake up Christmas Day with me, my mum, and my nephew. We wake up together. Then my nana and granddad are gonna come up around 10, I think. And then have breakfast. I'm thinking scrambled eggs on toast with beans, with a bit of cheese on. Because you want something light because of lunch. Then we're just gonna open gifts, and then probably this Saturday or Tuesday, probably Tuesday, we're going to, oh Mum will have to give me the numbers, because I am not doing anything Wednesday or Monday now. Give me time slots, around about time slots, for the 3 lots of people we need to Zoom on Christmas Day. The Manchester crew, the Horse crew, and the Holland crew. Manchester crew is my brother Stevie, his wife Claire, and her sister Amy, otherwise known as brother and my 2 sisters. That's who I think them as now, my brother and my 2 sisters. The Horsey crew is my uncle Stephen and his girlfriend Linda. And then we have the Holland crew, which is my brother John, my sister Rosie, and their son Santiago. So I don't mind give me that job. I don't mind, because I'm not doing anything on Monday this week. I'm not doing anything Wednesday this week. Actually, I am. Wednesday is my final outreach, so that's when I go shopping. But Monday, I'm not doing anything, so give me a job. So I'm going to text Mum if I can have the information, and I will time slot them in. Because Christmas Day is a relaxing day. You have breakfast, present distribution, then Zoom in between us having lunch, them having lunch, and then just enjoy the rest of the day. If I want it back changed in my pajamas, I can. You know, once I'm dressed, I'm dressed. Basically, it's going to be everyone's favourite Christmas. So after lunch, I'm going to be washing dishes. Then after I wash dishes, I'm going to be probably on my Chromebook or my Switch because I think my granddad might like to read the paper. I don't know. Everyone's going to have the Christmas they want. And then Boxing Day. My brother Michael's coming over, so we'll get some more presents up, and then as in them, because I bought them something. I don't know if I've got anything from them, but I know that I bought them something. And then a couple more days where we just relax and everything, and then I go home on the 1st. And then I have the 1st to the 4th, we've got no outreach. It's just going to be me by myself for a couple of days with no outreach or anything. And I might ask Kate to start on the 5th. Because I'm determined to go back on the diet because I was working, which is a shake at breakfast, shake at lunch, and then whatever I want for dinner. But I'm going to restrict the chocolate because I went a bit crazy with chocolate. So that's my plans for Christmas, and I'm looking forward to it. I just got to adjust that because Mum and Nana's going to being M&S in the morning. Does that mean Nana's not coming with us in the afternoon? Because it makes sense. That would just be me and Mum doing our party food, our Christmas food, because we're not buying much on the 23rd. This week, which is on Saturday, which is in 2 days, we're going to Crumlin for a change, because normally we stick to Blythe. But I'm meeting up with my mum at Asda. So I haven't even touched the 60 that I got last week, on Tuesday. So I should have around 100 and 120. Unless something's been paying, I forgot all about it, because that can happen. Like, I know it's not Netflix, I know it's not my game, because that comes at the end of the month. It's still the beginning of the month. When I say end of the month, I'm saying like the last day of the month. But they normally come out, so I need 20 quid then. Because I buy a game and my Netflix every month. So I've got to make sure I've got 20 quid in that then. But that's the only bills I pay. Everything else gets paid by the council. I do that when I do council because I don't know which direction they are. So I'll go there. Which I can handle. Because eventually I'm going to have to handle all my money and everything and that. That's what I'm thinking out about, the eventuality of things. I'm just... a little bit of me feels like it hasn't changed. In a way. It'll be New Year's. It'll feel weird for me. Because at Christmas, at New Year's, is when Mum normally goes all out, invites all her friends and family to her house, and we do quizzes. Well, a quiz. Mum normally does a quiz, and I have around, and we have prizes and everything, and we go all out on New Year's Day. But this year, instead of going all out on New Year's Day, I'm going home. So, yeah, it's going to be different. That's going to be different. And normally, at Christmas, we try and get as much family around as but that's different as well. So it is hitting me, but it's different because we're going to wake up with 3 people. 1 person's leaving, then we've got 2 people coming, so that's 5. So that's the most people, and then we've got, yeah, ooh, need to talk to Mum. Oh, I think it's New Year's Eve. I think it's New Year's Eve. We've got another. We are seeing someone else on New Year's Eve, I think, because they're coming for dinner. New Year's Eve. Not New Year's Eve. Christmas Eve, sorry. Christmas Eve. Is they're coming for Christmas Eve. So, a lot is happening for Christmas. But a lot, it's changed. I was looking at my memories on Google Photos, and last year I was at my mum's. The previous year I was in a relationship, but we were at my mum's. Then the previous year was Ireland, I think. No, it was his. I went to his for the first Christmas. I was at his. Then the year before that, I was single, so I might have been. That was definitely Mum's. Then the previous year before, so yeah, I've been. I mostly spend Christmases at Mum's. I've only had 1 Christmas in the last 5, maybe 10 years. I was in Ireland visiting my dad. But yeah, I was just looking at my memories, and yeah, I'm just gonna call this Christmas plans / memories. I would love to say a lot more, but I want to talk about me. I don't want to use this as a platform to bitch about other people. We've done that and it didn't get anywhere. It just made us angry at each other. And then, so I think what's working is I bitch to this person on their on their videos when they do something wrong. And then, because he can always delete the video, which I think he will, since I left that lengthy one. I might record that video because I've got a feeling he's going to delete it soon, as for reference. Anyway, I'm coming off now because I'm talking off for 18 minutes and I'm starting to talk about him, which I'm trying not to. Naughty Emily. Naughty, naughty, naughty Emily. Hit my knee with that. So yeah, that's my Christmas plans. That can change, but Christmas plans and memories. That's what I'm going to call this. Thank you for sticking around for this long. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Merry Christmas, and I love yous.